Here are 20 Cowboy Bebop anime facts that you should know. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. Cowboy Bebop was the first anime shown on Adult Swim during its launch on September 2, 2001. The episodes 6, 8, and 22 were skipped due to their violent content after the 9/11 terror attacks that occurred the following week. Additionally, 6 episodes of Cowboy Bebop received a TVMA rating for mature content, prompting Adult Swim to edit and censor the footage to achieve a TV-14 rating for broadcasting. The show's love of music goes far beyond its title, as each episode is named after a famous band or genre of music. A manga adaptation of Cowboy Bebop illustrated by Kane Kuga was created concurrently with the anime. It was serialized in the magazine monthly Asuka Fantasy DX from October 1997, 6 months before the anime's debut, until June 1998, coinciding with the anime's conclusion. Another manga, illustrated by Yutaka Nant 10, ran in the same magazine from November 1998 to March 2000. Both manga series featured storylines distinct from the anime. The series' inception took place within Bandai's toy division, where the initial objective was to boost spaceship toy sales. The company's only instruction to the director, Shinichiro Watanabe, was, so long as there's a spaceship in it, you can do whatever you want. However, upon viewing early footage, Bandai perceived a misalignment between Watanabe's vision and their marketing goals. Fearing the show's potential to sell toys, they withdrew from the project, placing it in development limbo. The series found a new home when sister company Bandai Visual took charge, granting Watanabe more creative freedom. Reflecting on the turn of events, Watanabe humorously remarked, "If they hadn't, you might find me working at the supermarket checkout counter right now." The series drew significant inspiration from Lupin III, evident in the striking similarities between the main characters of both shows in terms of appearance and personality. Spike and Lupin share traits such as wearing ties and being lanky. Likewise, Jet and Jigen are the partners, both have beards, and are the more pragmatic members of their groups. Faye and Fujiko, utilizing their looks to get what they want, and had betrayed their groups. Finally, Vicious, with his swordsmanship, embodies the essence of Gomen. Almost every multi-language street sign shown in the series are in English, Japanese, Persian, and Russian. When Watanabe began thinking of the show, his first creation was none other than Spike. Having established Spike, Watanabe then embarked on constructing the world and narrative around him. Spike Spiegel's physical appearance was modeled after Yusaku Matsuda. Matsuda served as the model for other iconic characters as well, including Kenshiro in Fist of the North Star 1984 and Akiji in One Piece 1999. Although Shinichiro Watanabe claims it was a coincidence, there is a possibility that Spike Spiegel's name might be influenced by music video director turned filmmaker Spike Jonze, whose surname is Spiegel. Spike is often shown smoking cigarettes with stems bent downwards or upwards. This is a subtle reference to jazz pioneer Dizzy Gillespie, a key figure in bebop known for his distinctive trumpet with a slanted bell. Spike's English voice actor, Steve Blum, has a tattoo of the audio waveform of Spike's final line, "Bang." Initially, Ed's character drew inspiration from the series' music director, described as a little weird, cat-like, but a genius at creating music. Also, Ed was going to be a dark-skinned boy, but the decision to transform Ed into a girl was made to balance the gender ratio on the bebop. With Ed initially envisioned as a boy, the crew would have consisted of 3 males and 1 female. The city in Faye's memories is easily identifiable as Singapore. Also, the capsule containing Faye in cryogenic preservation bears the code NCC 1701B. This is the same serial used for the USS Enterprise in the original Star Trek TV show. The choice of the name Jet Black for the character was inspired by Jet Black, the drummer of the renowned British punk band The Stranglers. Numerous firearms featured in the series are modeled after real-life weapons. Spike regularly uses an IWI Jericho 941 pistol. It is the same pistol seen firing in the opening title sequence. Faye's handgun is a Glock 30.45, while Jet Black relies on a Walther P99 handgun throughout the series. There are many references to Turkey in the show. For instance, the Venus colony's architecture resembles 19th century Istanbul. Additionally, there is a specific shop prominently featured on screen for an extended duration. Its name is Aile Pazari, which means family market in Turkish. Gren stands out as one of the most iconic characters in Cowboy Bebop. A noteworthy detail about Gren is that initially his character was going to be modeled after Brad Pitt. All of Spike's fights feature the use of Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do style of fighting. Also, the battle that unfolds on the bridge between Spike and Abdul Hakim in Episode 2 serves as a homage to the memorable fight scene from Game of Death 1978, in which Bruce Lee faces off against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. A poster of Bruce Lee is also visible in front of the doctor's office in Episode 25. The phrase 3 years ago is used quite often in the show. It was 3 years ago when Spike and Jet formed their partnership, Faye emerged from cryo-freeze, and Ed wandered away from the orphanage. In 2018, Japanese enthusiasts of Cowboy Bebop had the opportunity to elevate their viewing experience. From May 15th to June 10th, the Good Smile Anime Cafe transformed 2 of its venues into restaurants with a bebop theme. These establishments not only provided fans with the opportunity to purchase show-related merchandise, but also offered meals inspired by the anime's occasionally unappetizing food. That's it for today's video. Do let us know in the comments which fact stood out the most to you. And as always, thank you for watching.